Okay, you sickos, I see you. Zip it up long enough for us to look at this toy, alright? Tarn's a weird one, isn't he? Like, they're very popular, I know, especially around, well, I don't even have to say it, do I? But after two Optimus Primes, a Megatron, and a Soundwave, I was surprised that they were next in line for an Action Edition. The box is very large and gives us all that sweet information that we crave. It's a model kit you assemble yourself. This is the comic edition, so as he looks in the comics. Cool. Lots of accessories, and of course, star of the show, Nickel. Okay, let's get this assembled and we can start.
Veen!
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Lindsay's in charge of putting together models of the bad lad characters, so let's just send this one downstairs. Look out below! Okay, so time for Gavin's confession corner. I did have some footage of the unboxing and the building, but it got deleted when I was tidying up the SD card.
Oh, aye. And how did that happen then? Were you being perhaps just a little bit, hashy-bashy?
No! So while I've got you here, my wife Lindsay, everyone, so you assembled Soundwave last time. How was it to put Tarn here together?
Aye, it was good. I like building stuff anyway. There was couple of wee bit tricky things because he's a wee bit bigger and he's a wee bit more intricate in the kind of inner skeleton. But, I prefer Soundwave over everybody. So, because, he's the best.
Right, thanks, bye.
Hey!
So now Tarn is firmly back in my loving arms. He's a pretty impressive sight to behold. They keep upping the game on these things. We see it in the Defender and the Galaxy classes too. Better articulation, more detail, certainly more to engage with overall. We'll look at the accessories in a second, but the actual Tarn model really is impressive. It's big and chunky. It feels solid. I know they're not the same thing, but I put together a gunplay kit last week and I really enjoyed it, but it doesn't feel nearly as robust as Tarn here. I suppose that's why these are Action Edition. They do genuinely feel like action figures once complete. Articulation is spot on. We've got a good ab crunch and hip swivel, knees for days, and fingers that would make your doctor blush. Unfortunately, the trade-off for the big shoulder pads is that if you're looking for Tarn to hit the dab, you're out of luck without resorting to some minor reassembly. Still, the detail is impressive and it's a good rendition of the boy. Tarn's a little bit divisive as a character, but they're supposed to be. They're a walking metaphor, They're the edgelord end boss, the dual fusion cannons, Decepticon logo mask. He's like a Marvel character in the 90s with the giant shoulder pads. Give him a belt full of pouches and we'd be there. But I can't sit here and tell you it doesn't electrify the 15-year-old idiot in me, because ultimately, a sweet design is a sweet design. Scale is an important topic. Does Tarn tower over the other Action Editions? Well, here he is with Soundwave, and there's a few trade-offs in size, like the head and shoulders, for you shampoo fans out there. And Tarn feels more substantial, but they're about the same size overall. Now, if that doesn't necessarily help and you don't have Action Edition Soundwave, let's put your fears to rest. Here he is next to a Schleich Ice Tiger. I've had a few comments about the Schleich Ice Tiger, by the way. Some people saying it's not a good unit of measurement because not everyone is lucky enough to own one. So to put this to bed, a Schleich Ice Tiger is about 10mm bigger than Grover in a boat. Accessories wise, of course, we have the dual fusion cannons, nicely realised and detachable. We can fold out grips for each one and combine them into one giant bastard, or keep them as individual weapons. Tarn also comes with variant masks and faces. Oh yeah, you can take the mask off to reveal that Tarn is actually... Now, I'll give you a second here to pause in case you want to avoid spoilers, okay? And we take off the mask to reveal that Tarn is, basically, fucking nobody! Hey! We get a slick base for the boy with a grabber to get him standing all nice. Take off this piece and the little magnet inside will activate the lights. Nice. Do it again and it activates breathing mode, where they dim in and out. It's a nice variation. Sure. Last accessory is his trusty mobile phone, just like he had in the comics when he called Shockwave that one time. See, the comic edition focus is starting to pay off. The most exciting addition for me is Nickel, the Decepticon Justice Division's medic, a firm favourite of mine from back in the day. A little annoying that the tanks on our back aren't red, but they've been through a lot so we can look past that. And because Nickel had those little wheels for feet, we get these exceptionally cute little smoke trails to act as balancers. I love this idea, super clever and adorable to boot. I was kinda worried that Nickel here would fall under disappointing accessory, like Wheelie, who came with that Grimlock. But this is more or less a full figure. Knees, hip swivel, ball joint head. She even has elbows, which is more than you can say for most of the Cyberworld line. This is something I'd never say outside the context of Transformers, but Nickel's fantastic. And that's it. Another frankly very impressive outing for the Action Edition line. Tarn's a good lad. Nickel's edition really adds a sense of value to the set, and I'd say this is the exact right sweet spot between intricacy and the price point. Now, if they can do Tarn, I ask you, I implore you, to consider another often overlooked Transformers character who's very dear to me.
Oh, Gavin, that's so nice of you. Oh, you're not so bad after all, are you?
Oh, yeah, no worries, man, no worries.